Hey, do you guys like fast cars? I do. We got a story about a fast car coming up. Ferrari's latest goes 211 miles per hour with a 9H6 HP, and it's a hybrid. Interesting. All right, so let's explore this Ferrari. I'm seeing this for the first time. If you've worried that the slow death of the internal combustion engine will put an end to the palpitations behind the wheel, hang on to that defibrillator. Our hearts go out to those with a few $100,000 to spend on the SF90 Stradale. This is according to the article, by the way. My heart doesn't go out to those who have that kind of spending money for a car like this. I just don't think they need my sympathy for anything. It's like, yeah, my heart doesn't. I mean, what do you need my heart for? What do you need it for? I don't think you need it. Is there oil in my heart? No? Well, then you're not interested, probably. Anyway, let's see. On Wednesday, Ferrari unveiled the plug-in hybrid electric that, thanks to a battery, is the most powerful production vehicle ever to roll out of Maranello. It's pretty cool. The two-seat mid-engine supercar combines a V8 engine with 3 electric motors drawing power from a 7.9. So 7.9, is that just regular kilowatt, or is that something else? I think that's something different. So that's not actually kilowatt, but I'm not sure that measurement off the top of my head. I'm sure someone in the chat can let me know. Battery to generate 986 horsepower. That's a lot. And 560 pound-feet of torque. All right, cool. That's enough to send Ferrari's first four-wheel drive car from a standstill to 62 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds, and double that in 6.7 seconds. So in 6.7 seconds, it can get to about 120 miles an hour. That's pretty impressive. But you know what? If we can do this, how about we get everybody off of fossil fuels? Why don't we do that? That's really cool that we have this car that goes really fast. And admittedly, some of those measurements I'm not even familiar with off the top of my head. I'm sure someone in the chat can point it out to me. In fact, let me go to you real quick. See if you guys know that measurement so I can correctly state it. Oh, it's kilowatt hours. Okay, so it's torque and kilowatt hours. Okay, gotcha. All right, cool. So there's that, kilowatt hours. So that's really freaking fast. That's a really freaking fast car. But if we can do that, how about we get everyone off of fossil fuels? How about we get actual infrastructure solutions across the world? And some places in the world are a lot further than others. You know, it's so cool. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to lie and say this isn't really neat that a car can go that fast. Of course it's neat. But isn't it kind of discouraging when you see stuff like this? And then, you know, if you live in the state of California, you're told, we can't put in a high-speed rail between San Diego and San Francisco. Just can't do it. For some reason, we can't build an extensive rail across the United States, even though we used to have one. We used to have one when our technology was an nth of what it is today. But it's hard now. Everything's different. We can't possibly figure out a way to replicate something we already frickin' had. We can make a car that can get to over 120 miles an hour in 6.7 seconds. We can do that. We can totally do that. We can talk about building civilizations near the moon. We can talk about doing that. But we can't possibly give everybody health care in the United States. We can't possibly have extensive transportation solutions in the United States. We can't possibly end war around the world. We can't possibly break our dependence on fossil fuels. We can't possibly do that. We certainly can't have a common sense solution to guns in the United States. We can't do that. Totally can't do that. We can't recognize a total Orwellian and brutal response to the idea of press freedom when we see it many times over towards journalists and whistleblowers and publishers. We can't possibly do anything like that. But, you know, we can make really fast cars, and we can pontificate about a ship that had McCain's name on it. And, you know, we can pontificate about Trump's little measuring contest with the media and with whoever else. That's what we can do. All right. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you wanna know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you wanna know what's going on?